I think watching a woman eat is erotic.
Philip's turned on by feeding me because when I eat, I gain weight. And he loves new curves, cellulite, a bigger body.
Now I have to imagine you're saying out loud to yourself, "Damn it, Leon! It's only a few seconds into this video and already my loins are moister than a slice of white bread in a swimming pool." Well, may I suggest grabbing a towel because it's only going to get better from here on out.
Let's eat.
Mm-hmm. You imagine where the fat's gonna go, where the curves are gonna go.
I like to gain, so it's a perfect match.
I gotta tell you, Philip and I, cut from the same cloth. I mean, is there anything sexier than watching somebody binge eat and just imagining where that fat's gonna go, where the fat's gonna turn into rolls and get all sloppy with the skin tags? I mean, sometimes I like to just post up in a fast food restaurant and just watch people eat and just imagine how that fat's gonna start forming on the lower backside of their body and just give myself a, you know.
I find our feeder-feeding relationship to be erotic, extremely sexy.
Perfect match.
I mean, talk about concrete proof that there is someone out there for everyone. Are you worried that you're never going to find a partner because your only goal in life is eating yourself to death? Well, fear not, because there is a man out there right now somewhere in the world that gets off to the idea of helping you eat yourself to death. I mean, it is just a match made in heaven. Feederism, deriving sexual pleasure from encouraging another to eat, being served large quantities of food and/or gaining weight.
I weigh somewhere over 600 pounds.
That's it? That's it?
I call myself an encourager more. I call myself an encourager more than a true feeder.
The feeder would be the person who is admiring of an obese large person. Part of their attraction to them is the desire to want to feed them.
Now let me be clear, we're not fat shaming here, okay? But it gets a little strange for me when the attraction is wrapped up in the desire to just keep feeding someone until they become so large that they either die or just can't get out of bed. Oh,
I saw her picture.
geez.
It was very impressive.
Kind of took me by surprise. Very impressive indeed.
I was leaning over a bed and my belly was just hanging down. And he just went nuts.
She's a big girl. I like big girls.
Okay, a little tasteful censoring was necessary there. Remember, this is a Christian channel after all.
There are very few people who meet and fall in love with a person that is also the embodiment of their fetishes.
Don't I know it, Philip? Don't I know it?
I wanted to become a web model so I can show my body and men can have their perfect woman to view. You know, I mean, it's not fair that I take a thing of beauty and hide it away or not show it off.
The world is not fair, that we know, but Donna is doing everything in her power to tip the scales in the other direction. She could just hide such a beautiful gift, but that wouldn't be fair at all, so she shares it with the world. I mean, she is as selfless as she is hungry.
I happen to be her photographer. Of course, I have to bring to the forefront Donna's beauty, Donna's sexiness, Donna's fatness, Donna's fatness. We've had some very interesting sets that we've done. I mean, there was one where she was handcuffed to the refrigerator.
You handcuffed her to a fridge, Philip? I can't even add anything to that. That's already a good enough joke.
I love her fatness. How her fat moves under her clothes.
Hey, how's it going? I'm his supermodel. I'm perfect to him.
Donna's body is a fat lover's playground.
Donna is a fat lover's playground. Sounds fun. Dibs on the back fat seesaw.
Okay, smile, relax. There's just more to work with between the cellulite, the stretch marks, the fat to push up and down on.
Can we just talk about how he calls it cellulite?
Between the cellulite.
Have I been saying it wrong my whole life? I mean, Philip is a man who knows his cellulite, right? He knows his fat. Yes! He spends his days on a fat lover's playground. This man, if he's pronouncing cellulite wrong, then my whole world is flipped upside down. Have I been saying is cellulite the wrong way to say it? Is it cellulite or cellulite?
Philip loves my belly, So he needs to have my belly as a center of attention during sex.
Philip has a sort of refined palate, I think, when it comes to his erotic endeavors.
Just a simple thing like lifting her belly, that's very erotic.
I'm just picturing Phil like in the bedroom, like really getting under it, getting low, and then digging his shoulder into it, pressing it up. Oh, that's hot. Doing reps with it, getting that belly on his shoulder. Oh, two. Oh my God, I'm gonna nut. Oh, I'm gonna nut.
I don't think it's a big power trip deal for me, but I certainly do enjoy taking care of her.
I'm not sure if that's what I'd call it, Philip.
There's a shower involved every morning. Yes, there is.
Yes, there is.
I get to handle all this fat, this bounty of flesh that I love. I get to care for it. I get to wash it.
When Philip goes off to work each day, Donna stays home working on her own life goal. Well, you see, this is good. At least Donna has some goals set and she's working towards something. Maybe she wants to go on a vacation, or she's saving up some money through, the lewd pictures she sells online to start a little college fund for a future child. I don't know.
When it comes to dreaming about my weight, really there's no limits. I want to be 1,000 pounds.
I support Donna in her goal of reaching 1,000 pounds. To us, her gain is a source of enormous sexual pleasure.
Okay, reaching 1,000 pounds wasn't exactly what I had in mind, but you can't say that Donna doesn't have lofty aspirations, and that is commendable, something to work for, and I say bravo, Donna.
People who want to maintain a large size, they could be putting themselves at some serious health risk.
Hold on, health risk? Come on, Doc. Let's not jump to conclusions here.
But what's interesting is, why do they still continue to do it? Is the attraction or the compulsion so powerful that they lose judgment?
Yes, is the answer you're looking for there, Doc. Clearly, they've lost sight of any form of rational or logical thinking.
I don't believe that I've taken it to a zone that's unhealthy. My blood pressure's fine. I stay away from salt. I try to, modify and try to have some sense about this.
What? Okay, listen, Donna, I was on your side up until this point. I was rooting for you to reach your goal of 1,000 pounds, but the second you try to start shoving, I haven't reached the point of it being unhealthy down my throat, that you're still doing something reasonable and you've modified your diet so that it's not really out of control. Fuck you, Donna!